Hello, fifth grade families. This is Mr. McCarthy here, and I just wanted to check in now that we're 2 weeks into school. We are up and rolling, and we are deep into our first chapter in math, and we've started our first novel in reading, and we are about to begin writing here today as well, and science is going to start rolling next week. So we're on full-on academics mode here. Thing I wanted to check in about was the use of Schoology. That is going to be my main academic portal, my main academic tool, if you will, for distributing classwork, collecting classwork, and allowing me and you as the parents to track classwork that we're doing. The way to get there is when you log into your Dyna portal, you have your collection of apps, which are, granted much smaller than mine because I'm at my teacher dashboard here. But when you get in, you should be able to click right on the big S for Schoology. And the nice thing is that what you get is you get your students' view of Schoology. So you see the courses they're enrolled in and you get the updates they have. Now, this initial page is a great place to start. It shows the list of your students' courses. And in my case, the courses I'm operating are my homeroom, which includes science and social studies. We've got a reading and language arts course and a math course. So any science, social studies will be posted here. Reading, language arts will be here. Math will be here. If your students work with other teachers, they may or may not use these tools as well. The other big thing when you come in, this is your main page or your course dashboard. But what I'm really going to lean on this year is using this calendar piece over here, the upcoming. If you watch the upcoming news, you should be able to see everything that's coming up for your students. Any icon that looks like a little puzzle piece, that is an online assignment. And that's clickable, and that will take you right to your student's assignment. Okay. Other things, and any of these would be clickable with information. Also, I've got calendar dates in here, like tomorrow we've got our Canes Arcade activity. We've got a chapter 1 math test tomorrow, and then we're going to do a quiz based on the time for kids activity. And if I think you click on these, anything clickable should include more information. In this case, hang on your paper magazine. You'll use it when taking this quiz tomorrow. It's an open book quiz, if you will. It's the skill is looking up and finding information to respond to reading questions. So really, this splash page should have everything there. Okay. Again, anything with a puzzle piece is a assignment that the kids will conduct or complete and conduct within Schoology. Some other things, like if there's a TFK packet due, that might be a pencil and paper activity where they actually have to turn it in here. But I post it on the calendar so that you can see it and so that it's expected. So yeah, all of the upcoming stuff here is available to you. Another one I really want you to see is if you click on the whole calendar tool, you can get a look at everything that's been posted. I've got things color coded. So these these are exit slips for math. So those are the math assignments we did each day. And each one of these is clickable as well. So you can go through and see what your students have done in previous weeks or what's coming up. I usually don't have things out more than a day ahead of time unless it's a calendar announcement. Okay. Next up, I am going to go in and jump into one of the courses as a student. I'm going to pause for a moment and switch my screens and hide any information. And I want to take you through what it looks like when we're actually in a course. So just hang tight for a moment. All right, so here we are looking at a student and I believe also parent view of our math course. What I'll do for our courses each day is within the courses, I'll put up a folder and that'll have the instructions of the activities for the day. For example, on Thursday, September 15th, the student's job is to take part in a live lesson or the video lesson. We have a test prep, which is a chapter review, and they have online and paper copies of that. And that's posted here. You see the upcoming now features just the math items. And then they'll also work on their IXL lessons for chapter 1 and the IXL diagnostic. And that goes as well for each day. These arrows here are clickable so that you can see what is in each file. In this case, there's a video lesson and a PDF of the test review and a submittable copy. You go to previous lessons. If it says note documents or slide, it's the textbook. There's always a video for math, at least, the assignment they're expected to do, which is usually workbook. And actually that should be hidden. And then the exit slip. The exit slip is something we do. It's a quick quiz that we always do at the end of math class, just so I can get a feel for what the kids know at the end of the lesson. And they get multiple attempts at that so they can get the best score possible. The one other thing I want you to get really familiar with is this grades tab right here. When you are in a course and you click on the grades tab, it pulls up every assignment that we've done. Now, this student's clearly doing a great job. The things I'm grading are exit slips each day, and we've got perfect scores here. The things to see is that if something is turned in, there will be an icon next to it. Whether it's a puzzle piece or it looks like a document, there will be an icon here. Sometimes you'll see the icon with a dash here. That means it's submitted and not turned in. So this one's doing a great job. This one is not turned in yet. This one is not turned in yet because this is what we're doing today. So that's due, or that was yesterday. I might have to check that date. And then this one is due tomorrow. So here's one assignment this student's got to catch up on, but it's, very, very brief and easy. So what you'll also see is some other things here that you can look at. Course grade, overall, ignore it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to classify our assignments based on what the report card groups are. So in math, we have numbers and operation, algebra, geometry, and data. So these are all numbers and operations problems. In reading, you'll see I've got literal comprehension or informational comprehension, and you'll see some of the writing strands as well. Other icons I want you to look for here that hopefully we haven't really seen yet, but an orange half circle is something that I've marked as incomplete, or an orange circle is something that is just straight up missing. If you see those icons in your grade list somewhere, that is something to be concerned about. If there's just a blank spot here, I haven't flagged it yet. It's just something that, all right, make sure we get turned in. And I think this student that might not have been around when we did this, so I'll catch up on that. Not a big whoop-de-doo. But here you go. If you can look at the grades tab, and if you can look at the calendar tab, we're pretty much good to go. Or the grades, and then the upcoming block. Okay? If you can do these things, and if you check in once a week, twice a week, multiple times a week, this upcoming column really here doubles as our agenda. I would say definitely be checking this, because I'm going to try and include everything here because it's where the kids always see it and where you can always see it. I think that's the main thing for now. If you have any questions, let me know. This may be new to some of you. This may not be. The one thing I will say is that this will absolutely, Schoology is going to be leaned on through middle school and high school. So the one thing your kiddos are going to be for next year is prepared. They will know this tool inside and out, and they will be able to make a smooth transition. All right, that's it. I'm clock watching. I got to go get the crew from Fayette. Hopefully this helps. As always, let me know if you have questions, and have a fantastic day. Bye.